Welcome back, everyone! I will continue Let's Playing King of Dragon Pass, and hopefully this year will be better than last year. Last year wasn't bad, which I guess is pretty good, but for a first year it was rather meh. Last year, 36 babies were born. Yay, lots of babies. We initiate 20 children as adults. Yay, adults. The clan has 19 more people, 37 more head of cattle, 0 more horses, 8 fewer sheep. We need to find more sheep. We produced 949 and ate 792 bushels of food. Yay, producing more than we're eating. 78 were lost due to spoilage. That's not the best thing ever. Our crafters produced 51 cows worth of goods. Woot! Our market made a profit of 1 cow worth of goods. That needs to be improved upon. Oh no. Our God Talkers warned the coming harvest will be very poor. They said any children born this year would have great destinies. Well, that's a nice mix. Let's put 2 in the crops, 1 in the children because, yay, destiny, 2 in the mysteries. Let's avoid war since this harvest will be poor and that just might complicate things further. 1 in the herds. What else should we do? We should probably put something in the trade. That way we can trade. And maybe not die horribly. Yeah, I like that. Let's proceed. It's sea season. Let's do things that won't be bad. Like, let's sacrifice to... what would be a great way to improve harvest? The Earth Mother. You have a representative of you on the ring. That should also help with our sacrifices. But you have so many sacrifices. Please be something good. Swine Blessing. That's pretty good. Ox Harmash of the Aloni, Atherndai comes seeking your help with a raid against the Herndana. He reminds you of the obligations you owe the Erdeni, and tell the storehouse you're hunting or tantalizing fruit ripe for the picking. They're not our friends right now, and so we should totally raid them. Clans with such requests are respected and follow our lance way. Well, their tribe is kind of named after him, I guess. Oh no, it's sea season. You have a good point. They might raid us instead. If he's so big, why doesn't do it himself? That's a good point. He does look rather tall. Let's look at the art for this. Well, he looks rather bald, but they look pretty cool. Yeah. They're pretty awesome looking. Well, but it is sea season. But it's sea season. Why did you come to us during sea season? I don't want them raiding us, though. We didn't put anything in the war magic either. Let's do that. Well, at least we got loot. This is going to be a poor harvest anyway. Let's do another sacrifice to her, because I didn't quite like the one I've got. Preserve Ritual. Helps prevent against spoilage, but I really want blessed crops. It's fire season, though. You know what I'm going to do during fire season? Not raid. Let's not do that. Why are we not doing that? Because... yes. Doesn't feel like the best time to go raid. Even an innocent little cattle raid. How are we doing on this? We can handle another 8 hides. Let's just stay defensive like that. We have a lot of goods, though. Let's keep those goods. Yes. Let's do another sacrifice. Why do we get blessed children? Prominent members of the Staghearth clan come to your clan for help. This is not a good thing, we have to say, but our chieftain, Arthansar, has gone mad. He makes foolish decisions and will not listen to the council of the clan ring. We do not want to risk kin strife, but something must be done. If you agree to raid you, we will make sure that our landsword falls beneath your blades. Then we will owe you a great debt. Our Lanthier expects to obey chosen leaders, but since Arthansar has gone mad, it could be argued that he is no longer the leader they chose. They have a history of mad chieftains. Oh no, you have a history of mad chieftains. Better a specific reward than a vague promise. Maybe they will offer us as many as 25 cows. If you decide to warn old Mad Blood, at least 5 warriors along with the delegate. Well, probably because he would end up attacking. Arlan's older brother was thrown into the Sack's pit by hostile giants. There he was driven mad, and afterwards he was nothing but trouble. I am rather worried about what happened in that pit, but I won't ask. They labor under some kind of curse. This could happen again. I'm sure it will. Normally I find politics dull, but this is exciting. Let's demand a specific reward and do as they ask. You think we can bargain with them? Let's bargain with them. Nope. Well, at least we evolved any sort of responsibility for that being terrible. Could have used the cows, though. And weapon fans could have been blooded. But, oh well. It's still fire season. Let's sacrifice again. She just wants us to know all of her mysteries. Well, it failed. Oh no, they succeeded in their hero quest. At least they didn't raid us back. Let's build some defenses. It'll be a good one. A stake perimeter might be a good one. A watchtower might be even better. Sween, the Fade of the Tarnlincan, comes to ask you make good on a favor you owe his people. We ask you gift us with food. No, no, no. You ask for no. Offer him cattle instead. Offer him less than what he wants. Refuse him. No. Offer him cattle instead. Really? You think? No, fine. Since you silly, silly people think that it's great. And he is asking for less. It's usually 40. And suddenly a little bit more food. Still not enough to feed us. We should probably get more of that. How do we do that? Trade. Not emissary. Trade. We could ask for more food. How many favors do we have? Who owes us favors? Favors do. A lot. Not too much. Wildcats owe us one, but I don't see that happening. Yeah, really don't see that happening. Not at least right now. Let's go on a trade mission. Let's... large... surf season, so let's not have any footmen. Alright, 3 footmen. Good enough. 10 weapon things. Large. Buy, sell. Let us sell our goods for food. And horses. Let's not do horses. Who has the most food? Fairlandy. Awesome. I don't know where they are. But I do know their name. And they're near us. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Send. We have a bad harvest. We won't be able to feed everyone this coming year. We might consider slaughtering some extra animals or asking other clans to give our trade food. Hey, look at that! Beaker ducks. Are they beaker ducks? No. Beaker ducks is what some of the clans are called. These are thunder ducks. A scouting party discovers rich farmland not far from your stead. It is inhabited by a strange beast folk who behave sort of like normal Lampthe and call themselves the Thunder Ducks. For once, both warriors and Carls agreed it'd be a fine thing to drive these small inhuman creatures from this fertile valley and claim it as your own. What do you guys think? The Ducks appear to practice a corrupted version of the Orlanthi ways. It is not as if we will lose the respect of our allies if we displace these creatures. Demand tribute, but not so much that they feel resistance is their only option. It is better to gain something for no effort than gain everything at too high a price. I like how everything is about price with you. Oh, Osiris. The Ducks know their home terrain. Many a brave man has been humiliated because he underestimated a foe. They are peaceful farmers. It might be legal to extort them, or even raid them, but it's not right. Well, we're kind of starving. Let's not be too bold. You never know what kind of strange magic members of the Elder race might wield. Carls and fighters agree on something for once. And we're thinking of denying them? If we don't attack the Ducks, we'll be deafened by grumbling. Deafened by grumbling or deafened by roaring stomachs. Roiling? Whatever. Yes, please. Food. The exact payment from the Ducks whose slaughters were heavy. They swore oaths to pay after the harvest. The caravan is back from Lampthe. We traded 80 cows worth of goods for 184 bushels of food. Well, should mention the recent discussed two hero quests. We should do one next year. Now we have little to no goods, but we have food, and we'll have more food coming. We have a certain amount of cows. You know what this means? Means weapon things. From outside the clan too. Never have too many of those. This is a strange event. I've never had this one before, I think. Interesting artworks. It's probably a thrall event. A woman from the Harnett clan comes to you to sell some thralls. Thralls have glassy-eyed expressions. They seem underfed and say nothing. She wants 6 cows for each thrall, and has 5 of them to sell. Our ancestors opposed to taking the thralls. We could purchase them and free them, I suppose. Those thralls don't look very healthy. I've heard the Hermont traders went berserk when asked to decrease her price, as she cursed her trading partners with bad magic. Oh, then we might not do that. Hermont were famous for getting Dragon Pass first and for being crazy. Our ancestors opposed to taking thralls, and so should we. She's a shaman of some kind that shows how eccentric the Henry are. Shamans are usually solitary and do not belong to clans. Oh, I think they have rickets. Well, let's do what our ancestors would have done. And, yeah, that thing on her shoulder is somewhat disconcerting. So, I'm not going to try and dicker, or, because that actually might send you away, and I don't want to do that. Take some or all of them at the price she asks. I'll take all 5. Proceed. Now that you own the thralls, do you free them to become cotters? Yes, I free them. Since our ancestors frowned upon taking thralls, the clan was happy that we found some way to free them. Some people wondered about their health and wondered if they would make good cotters or not. Well, they're better off. That cost us 30 cows, but we got some magic out of that. And, feel good. Feeling good is good. Let's increase patrols. How are we looking with that? We have a watchtower! Yay! Watchtower. That will make it more difficult to be... Right, that's supposed to say something about why that fortification is important. Maybe it does in the iPhone version. It probably does. Anyway, watchtowers probably do things that are watchtower-esque. And we've sacrificed a lot. We haven't gotten much out of it. We can't build? Oh, because we don't have enough goods. We should probably work on that. What's a way of improving that? Decreasing the amount of hunters we have to none. And getting raided by trolls. Trolls aren't our enemies. We outnumber them, but they're trolls, and so they probably want to kill us. Let's drive them off. Hope that holds. Yes, that did! Yes! We rushed the trolls' formation while they were still sacrificing to their troll gods. The fighting was fierce, their magic was stronger than ours, but we quickly rallied. We drove the trolls off, and their survivors left without plundering our Tula. Though through their healing magics, our auxiliaries kept one warrior from dying and patched 2 of the wounded, but 1 fighter still died. That's sad. Could be worse, though. Okay, we got rid of all our hunters. Well, all the ones that aren't sick. Let's max out our crafters and work on having just fancy stuff. Why? Because it probably makes absolutely no difference either way, but let's do it. Oh no! Let's look at the pretty art. Wolves. And cows in the background. But wolves and wolf people. Strange and primitive warriors get past your patrols to take 2 cows from you. The wolf-skin-clad raiders are so bold, they butcher the cows on the spot rather than driving them away. The Krulls are sure this will happen again. What do you guys think? We have enough strange enemies right now. Yes, we do. They turn into wolves and they can be hunted like wolves. We've heard rumors of these people, but the Telemari by day, they're human, by night they're wolves. These wolf folk are easy to us to best, however they are difficult to bring to a fight. When these beastmen, the Telemari, turn into wolves, they must act as wolves do. Ever notice how none of these raiders tried to harvest our grain? Well, yeah, that takes time. These savages will tear our men to bits. I would like to do that. We sought in vain. That's depressing. That would have been cool to talk to them, I guess. Never done it before. We should be able to get more goods. Let's look at the clan ring and see if we've got anyone who's new there. If not, we should send someone to explore. When did you... Oh, wait, you've always existed. You're just old. Bargaining. Combat. You're not on there because of him. Custom. Leadership. Magic. Plants. Yeah, nothing new. Alright. Sometimes someone new will pop up, and it's rather fun. Rather fun. And considering what kind of situation we're in, yeah. So, in order to increase the amount of goods we make, let's explore our Tula and all the footmen. Actually, let's not send all the footmen, because sometimes they get lost, even on your own Tula. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's send 5. Or 6. Let's travel slowly. Let's find someone who's good at these things. Yep, let's send you, because... yeah. Actually, let's send the oldest person that we have. No, let's stick with you. Send! Hey, we found things! While exploring, you find evidence of a great battle that was fought in Eutulis some long-forgotten day. Those weapons are about 1,000 years old. How would you know? We must boast of this. Although this land has been empty of humans for hundreds of years, we are not the first Alanthi to live here. I wonder if we can use this to bring cheer to weapon things. I don't know. Broken battle. I don't know. It kind of seems like defeat. Although it leaves no such relics, peace is to be celebrated over war. Interesting. If divination provides us with details of the battle, we should be able to ritually reenact it and bring us good magic. I like that. I have nothing to add. Did you so agree? Conduct a divination. Oh. Unfamiliar spirits appeared to our god talkers. They said that they were the shield bearers of Flynn, the legless king who battled the ore-digging tribe on this very spot more than 1,000 years ago. Well, at least you're right about the 1,000 years. Good job, clan leader. The great Flynn died here on that day, but killed a score and 10 of his foes. So, a lot. That's pretty significant. The spirit recited the details of the battle, and we said we should reenact it, so Flynn's spirit would give us a gift. Proceed. Let's, virtually reenact the battle on the spot. Nothing of note happened. Oh. Well, it was kind of a letdown of a year. Not terrible, but another mediocre year. We survived the famine of famininess. That's pretty good. Well, we'll stop here, and maybe we'll do another year, since we didn't die. That's good. Alright, see you next year, next game year. Yep. Bye, everyone.